Hello and welcome back to my channel where I unbox slash review slash whatever you want to call it. I open up toys and you guys watch it. Today I have something I was not expecting to pick up, but as per usual, I walked around Target for a little bit and I came across it and it was on sale for about $8 with tax, And if I see a figure for around that price, pretty much no matter what it is, I'm going to pick it up. And that is the Namour from Black Panther Wakanda. This figure I thought looked really good, but I wasn't sure if I was going to pick it up because honestly, the MCU figures I've been kind of about. I haven't really been super interested in what they've been releasing. I do want to get that She-Hulk. I think she looks pretty good. The Kate Bishop looks pretty good. The rest of that line, I don't know. That's a interesting line. I don't know. But as far as MCU figures, I've been kind of about for a little while. I've been trying to get a little bit more comic book figures for my collection. So, but like I said, I saw it for the cheap, and when it's for the cheap, you kind of basically you gotta pick it up. So I guess we'll go ahead and talk about the box. This is, the windowless packaging. It's not the best. It's among the better that we've seen. You have a nice picture of Namour here. Of course, he's blocked by these clearance stickers, but there's also some weird smudge right there. Ooh, I just made it worse. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. You have a nice tear right there. What is that? Oh no, that's his staff. I thought that was a tear on the box. Okay. That's the front of the box. If you turn it, you have a nice picture of Namour right there. I thought Namour was incredible in the movie. He was so much better than I thought he would be. I was a little bit worried about him, but he ended up being very good. This is all the stuff you get in the package. You have 2 hands and a staff. Oh my god, I had to burp. You get 2 hands and the staff, and then the hands it comes with are the more open hands, which, who holds their hands like that? Like, even if you're swimming or whatever, they'd be more just relaxed. I don't know, just holding them like that. Have you ever done this in your life? And then you have the Build-A-Figure piece. I'm a little bit disappointed because when I looked at the side, I thought it pointed towards his torso, so I'm like, okay, cool. Because I already have 2 pieces. I have this leg and I have the other leg. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll have the torso at least, so I'll be able to put the pieces together and they won't take up as much room. No, it points to the arm, so I have 2 legs and an arm, and that blows. Now I just have these pieces that I'll probably never use because this wave is officially out of the stores. So I never saw Everett Ross. I picked up Black Panther and Hatut. I never saw Okoye. I never saw Nakia, and I did see Namour. I just never saw most of this wave in stores, and now that they're out of stores, I don't think I'll be able to pick them up because I don't typically buy figures online. That's one way I try and save money, is I only buy figures I find in person, which is still expensive as fuck. So I guess we'll go ahead and transition to the figure itself, and this is pretty much all you get with the figure. I guess we'll start with the Build-A-Figure piece. This is the left arm. It looks fairly fantastic. I feel like they probably could have done a better job with the Build-A-Figure. Maybe make Ironheart the Build-A-Figure piece. I think that would have made this wave a little bit more desirable. This guy could have been just a regular figure, I think. I know he's tall, but he could have been a regular figure. I mean, what's his name? Kroll. I know he was in a 2-pack, but he was a regular figure, so you could have made it work with him being a regular figure. And Ironheart would have been much more desired for me instead of paying that $30 to get the deluxe whatever, which honestly doesn't look that great. I think I would have preferred her being the Build-A-Figure piece. She would have looked fairly decent. I hope we get a version of her that's just in her like makeshift Iron Man armor, like in figure form. But yes, you do get this. Like I said, I already have the legs, so now I have an arm and just nothing to plug them into because I don't have a torso. You get this nice, beautiful staff, nice gold. Look at that gold. Looks very pretty. Going on down to the like Aztec green and blue. I wonder, is that Vibranium? Surely that would have to be vibranium, because what else would they use on their spears? So that looks good. It's nice and floppy, but you know, it feels good at least. It's not like cheap. It feels cheap, but it feels good. It's like the good cheap, I guess. I don't know. I like it. You also have two hands. You have one fist hand, of course. This hand is just a normal fist, and then this one is to hold the spear for when he is spearing. What's a good way to get this in there? Typically like to use like an entry point to open up the arms. Oh, no, that blocks it. Okay. Well, shoot. Just plop it on in there. I don't like doing this because it kind of hurts the fingers, but that works. And then, of course, this hand goes up and down with it swivel, as opposed to this hand, which goes in and out. Well, it would, but I'm weak. So you have that, and then on the figure itself, you have these open palm hands, so you can smack the shit out of you if you wanted to. Yeah, I don't know, these look weird. I guess you could do like a Running Man. This is stiff, God. Ugh. I don't know. Yeah, he could do that. He looks great. Look at that face. That face is amazing. I don't know the actor's name, but he did a great job as Namour. You know, very, very cool. I loved what they did with the Namour character. I loved the changes they made. Namour was always going to be a difficult character to adapt, so I'm okay with what I saw with them changing a lot of it. He looks great. I know this was always going to look weird on screen and in figure form, but God, they nailed it. They just absolutely nailed it. He looks insane. I love all the little details. Let's start with the face, of course. You have the nice piercing through the nose, which looks awesome. Wow, he has elf ears. Wow, I never noticed that. The big square earrings, Aztec inspired, of course. The face on this guy looks insane. He looks so cool. This looks lifelike almost. This for $24 at retail, of course. Wow, this is on par with the SH Figure Arts and all those other elite lines that release. I mean, I know before you were paying that price to get higher quality face sculpts, better articulation, all the little things that matter to people. I think Marvel Legends are catching up very, very quick. So that gap between Marvel Legends and them are increasingly getting smaller and smaller, and I think this proves it with this amazing, beautiful head sculpt. Looks insane. Look at that necklace. I mean, you wouldn't see this even a year ago. You wouldn't see this kind of quality a year ago, but like, that looks insane. The nice jewels, the nice details. Look at that, those pearls around his necklace, looks great. Moving on to his arms. I don't know what this would be called, but it looks good. Same with down here, the gauntlet type thing. It all looks good. You have the nice swim trunks. I guess that's what they'd be. I don't know why he'd wear this. Why he wears like trunks only. I know he swims around a lot, but you could wear clothes. I don't know. It's not a big deal. It's not even an issue. I don't know why I brought it up, but it looks cool. I like the nice golden belt. Looks fantastic. Moving on down to the wings. He does have the wings. That was a big, like, will he have them? He does, and it looks great. Oh, the toesies. If you're a toe guy, there you go. I'm not, but there you go. I don't know what that is, but it looks cool. It's like a shell or something. Wow, and the wings just look great. Look at the sculpt work on those. They look insane. They look like on the sides of Viking helmets. They look like those almost. Wow. I love the way this looks. Let's go over articulation. Can the head go up? Yeah, fairly decent. Can it go down? Yeah, that's fairly standard. You can go all the way around. No swivel, unfortunately. Arm can go up to about right there. That's pretty good. Can rotate all the way around. Swivel at the bicep. Double jointed arms. Maybe if you push hard enough. It is a little tight. these new double jointed arms are just sometimes, especially on these Marvel Legends figures, I've had issues with how tight they are. But you know, he can rest his head. He's had a long day. It's more like a, I don't know, it's more like a CoverGirl photo shoot, like, sad. Pardon. Anyways. Yeah, see, look at that. Ooh. Look at that. That is nasty. That's the issues I have with these double jointed arms sometimes. They do stuff like that. I have a Valkyrie, the cut for the joint is here. Like, it's raised up by like half an inch. Half of an inch. So it's like, it looks gross and I hate it, and I try to get it returned, but they never responded to my emails, and that sucked, but whatever. The arm can spin all the way around. It can go in and out. Is there a swivel there? Nope. Okay. Ab crunch. This is a different style of ab crunch, I believe. It doesn't have the Spider-Man type, but it does have the upper diaphragm, which I like. He can go left and right, he can go back, and he can go forward. It's not as good as it used to be, but I'd say this is fine. That lighting on that ab. I'd say it looks good. So you can go about that far, and then if you add the legs into it, yeah. I mean, you have the back that looks a little bit weird when he does that, but it looks good. That means the legs can go up to about that high. Looks fine. They can split to about that far. That looks fantastic. Double jointed knees, pinless, of course. There is a little bit of a paint difference in the knees. I don't know why they do that. How does that happen? Just use the same paint, right? Why does it get discolored? Look at that. The elbows are... actually, I lied. The elbows are not fine. Why does that happen? Can anyone tell me? Looks good. Then, of course, is there a swivel down here? No swivel. There is a swivel up here. Of course, I always miss that. The feet can go down like so, can go up like so, and can it swivel? It can. So that is pretty much it for articulation. And I guess that's pretty much it for the figure itself. What can I say? This is a fantastic figure. I just reviewed the Hatut figure, and I was sorely disappointed. This is a huge step up. I'm so much happier now after I reviewed him, because this is an actually good figure. So yeah, what can I say? Let me know what you guys think of the figure down in the comments below. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a subscribe. All the things YouTubers ask you to do, just do it for me as well. And I will be back with another video, hopefully very soon. Bye.